How's that?
Perfect. This is shady, so you could put the tent right under there.
Last week I teased you with what I said was probably the best campsite in BC. Some of you are skeptical, so let me deliver you, see how I did that, into my way of thinking. Welcome to the Abbotsford Airshow by motorcycle. Like any campsite, it does have its drawbacks. It can be hot and noisy. But if you're a petrol head, you like motorcycles, then I somehow don't think this is going to upset you. You'll notice though that during this video I have to cut out quite a bit of the sound because for some strange reason the only real drawback is they play music while the plane's going by. Who on earth would want to listen to some music while you can hear the wonderful sound of these engines? And if you haven't already figured it out, these are the mighty USAF Thunderbirds. And while the air is always full of arriving aircraft, there's a ton of static aircraft on display as well. From the venerable Sopwith Camel biplane, through the A-10 Thunderbolt, who wouldn't want that mounted on the front of their bike? Remember MASH? Some Second World War paraphernalia, right up to the F-35. And of course, the display teams. It was amazing. But perhaps the best of all was this guy. I apologize for the appalling shots, but I'll let Kent Peach tell you all about him and his Jelly Belly Interstate Cadet from the 1940s.
Another act that I do is called a dead stick act, and what that means is that the prop is stopped. Back in the old days they had wooden props, so that'd be the stick, and then dead is, of course, it's stopped. And so I have no power, I don't have a starter, and I can't start it. I start at 6,000 feet over a mile high. I do aerobatics down to the ground. When I come in with it, I do a loop. When I do the spin, I have to pull out about 300 feet so I have enough round out not to hit the ground after the spin. So there's some critical angles there that you got to look out for. The weightlessness, when I push over the top and fall down, I'm up in the ceiling and I'm pushing the airplane down away from me and it's come falling down to the ground. And that's to show people that an airplane can fly without an engine.
And holding a pilot's license myself, this is the guy that stole the show for me. It was spectacular. Aerobatics done like ballet. Amazing. Just leaving the Abbotsford Airshow, what an absolutely wonderful event that was. Never been to the Abbotsford Airshow before, and I was quite blown away with how well organized it was. Just the power of the event, how many different aircraft and different displays we got to see. It was just incredible. Talked to a lot of people, lovely people. The camping was good. Hot, oh my God, 35, 36, and very little shade, of course. And we're on a motorcycle in a tent, so we would find somewhere to be after the air show in the late evening. Great event. Oh, the Thunderbirds, whew, the US Thunderbirds and the F-16s were just stunning, as was the CF-18 individual show. Snowbirds didn't make it. There was an accident last week. The Jelly Belly. That pilot is just absolutely amazing, dead sticking from 6,000 feet in a interstate from 1943, 44. Pretty amazing to see him do that. Then the aerobatics, the Red Bulls, oh my goodness, stunning, and so many people. I think the record is 350,000. I don't think we were that, but we were certainly a lot of people. I'm super glad I was camping. I'd highly recommend it. We were probably the smallest campus there. There were a couple of other motorcycle campers, and the rest had gargantuan house sizes RVs with air conditioners and generators, but they've got a really good policy of making them turn them off at certain times, so that was very nice.
But I definitely recommend the camping. It would save the lineup that you have to go through to get in the morning, just watching those people. We arrived on Saturday morning, and luckily having a bike and being campers, we were able to be snuck in pretty quickly. They also have shuttles that take you everywhere from the campground, water filling station in the campground, which is necessary on days like this. So yeah, it was a great experience, thoroughly recommended. Thank you, Abbotsford Airshow.
Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. If this is the first time you've watched, please consider subscribing. I do product reviews, motorcycle reviews, off-road and on-road vlogs, as well as tours. Don't forget to follow me on social media, that's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and to like, and especially, I'm begging you here folks, subscribe. This is the BlueMarbleRider, out.